HeStEJoE-RoTTeN playing the Nyx Assassin here. But he's going to have pressure at the top lane.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit annoying. The little damage at a time from Warlock is irritating, but Nyx has 4 HP regen per second. Then you throw in a Tango and you should be okay.
Oh, now you got Punch here, though. That could change everything. Rod's coming out, going to walk right in front of him. Shadow Word is up. He's going to pop another Tango right there. Does have the 4-man shield, but that's not going to work. It's too much magic damage ultimately coming through. MP credited for the kill, actually, with that Metamorphosis.
Yeah, up to 71 damage. If you want to go for the early kind of ramp play, if you want to get up and running as quickly as you possibly can to try and utilize your level 6s, maybe Nyx is not okay anymore. Metamorphosis into Pudrot, cool.
That was the hook just started to off actually, and
yeah, I think maybe looking for when that Nyx Assassin moves from lane to lane, or even the Earth Spirit. He does rotate to top lane, but NoiA has been having nothing of this. He doesn't want to go and contest the TB, especially when Metamorphosis has just been popped, the tier 1's being taken out. TP one up here though, Sniper.
Yeah, they are going to TP and Sniper coming out, spiked Carapace, and maybe, oh, he gets hooked back though! The save by Puppey, and could have set up the turn kill. Zephyr Spirit joins the party, BabyKnight will fall. I mean, that was a kill 100% on MP. He still might be dead actually, but the heal for the Warlock of the Shadow Word keeping him alive. HeStEJoE-RoTTeN trying to run him down with those boots, but now he's turning around. Metamorphosis still ready to go. Putting in the auto attacks, gets the turn kill.
Team Secret.
Beautiful teamwork on Team Secret.
They nearly had NoiA.
Trying to get there. He does the pull yet again. I feel like this has kind of been his home down here. Just really a couple of these camps. And again, when he hits level 6, that's his spike moment as you're getting at. Oh, there's the Smoke Ink, by the way, middle lane. Hasted Ember Spirit also going to help with this. The Revenant in. Searing Chains. No, out comes a Chaotic Offering. So no Searing Chains just yet. Still chasing him down. Actually, I guess he did use it before. Slide of Fist using a BabyKnight. Going to eventually be ticked down. A couple of auto attacks coming through. Chaotic Offering helps finish off HeStEJoE actually. And the Spike Carapace saving the Nyx for now. But MidOne, he wants another kill. That HeStEJoE just wearing off right now. It's just going to be enough, though, with the Flame Guard.
As it expires as well.
As it goes away. That's that timing, though.
It's so sad for C9, but great by Secret. MidOne did pop the Searing Chains, but Searing Chains doesn't latch onto people in fog, and there was like a fraction of a second. I'm talking like 0.1 seconds where BabyKnight went on top of the ramp and MidOne couldn't see him at that exact moment. He used the chain. So unfortunately didn't have that one down. BabyKnight's TP'd in aggressively to try and stop this, and they'll roll into pieliedie, but they've walked into a trap.
Oh, Earth Spirit, he's like... he dies in return. Oh,
and pieliedie has a regen rune. I think MidOne's just going to say, nah, this is
you give that to MidOne, obviously. If they have a shrine, they do have a shrine. Yeah, just going to go use that, unless Nyx can change that. Oh, man. This is awkward, actually. He could get the kill on a Terrorblade if he gets...
both? Oh, no, the shrine's popped. Oh, there we go.
He'll get the one. Yeah, they use the shrine, though, so well played right there. Oh, he steals a creep, too. There you go.
Got him.
Got him.
So it's been pretty quiet so far for KheZu and Ace, right? These two guys have just been, like, farming safe lane, not moving at all, and wow. Was that just Puppey?
Yeah, no, Puppey, what made it funny, though, is I literally just went there with my camera right as he was getting hooked, and it just...
But the trouble is, the trade-off is that KheZu from the offlane has got a lot of farm himself. He's like 700 gold away from his Blink Dagger. He's miles ahead of the Nyx Assassin, about 1,000 net worth ahead of the Nyx at this point in the game, and they're going to go in.
Chaotic Offering, it's a couple right there. Ember Spirit going to be following up as well. Does he have another HeStEJoE? He does. Oh my god, it's a HeStEJoE Wars. MidOne loving it. Oh, he takes the silence though. Now, actually, MidOne, the HeStEJoE's going to end up being the bane of him right there. He ends up going down, got a little bit too cocky. The turn kill successful. Timbersaw did fall in the background. KheZu though, will he go down? Yes, he will. NoiA able to finish him off, actually. The boulder smash on through now. HeStEJoE-RoTTeN, he's in pursuit. Does have another
Sunder.
Put the Sunder at the last second, and now NoiA running in fear. Will survive as he barrel rolls
and then
away.
Rolls into death?
But unfortunately, by away, I mean, yeah, into death. Into range of the Metamorphosis auto attack.
Oh, nice juke by HeStEJoE, though. He actually gets away past Puppey, who was lurking to the west, but he's... Oh! Just lands the hook. Puppey sees it through the gap in the trees. They've gone observable a little bit deeper, but is this still going on?
Oh, I was going to say, he had a Soul Ring for Dismember. He pops it right there, and now Timbersaw's going to die again.
What?
I don't use the word... I'm not even going to say it.
Okay, so these talents up and running. Because he has some pretty good ones. Not amazing like Clone Jade or anything like that, but also it just keeps your gold flowing. Lets you go. Yeah, cool. Cool. Now take the bounty rune.
You know what makes that so unfortunate as he's just going to leave the bounty rune.
Beyond KheZu now.
Oh yeah. He's ready to go as there's a hand of Midas use as they're running towards that bottom lane.
MidOne?
That's a catch on to MidOne actually. Lockdown, it's real. He gets caught. He was, not to pick on him, but he was playing Ember, what was it, yesterday? There was a game, I think it was against Alliance, if I'm not mistaken, that we casted that. He was kind of out of position a couple of times. So aTTaX though with the RP, the wombo combo's real. The spike carapace coming out, stalling a little bit, but not enough to save Nyx, although NoiA will roll out. So maybe doing a bit more work than giving credit for initially. However, the chase, okay, Timbersaw will cut through KheZu. So numbers actually works out for Cloud9 there. 2
big ultis from Secret. He can diffuse off. Oh, Nyx is caught by the Pudge.
Spiked carapace full stun initially though, so giving him a chance to run away, but Fire Remnant in. MidOne, Shockwave will help get the kill.
Right.
Gets credit for it, and now Visage as a familiar, but not even gonna. Well, I guess they are dead. Actually, that was an illusion.
Secret are missing spells on purpose or something. I don't know. The missed skewer, then the missed hook. A little bit unfortunate, but they get
damage to him, let alone lockdown.
Magnus is just a walking empower right now.
Oh yeah.
He's just like, oh, bot lane, Ryze, all alone. And
easy kill. Medallion's not going to save him there.
The rest of his team at least is applying a bit of damage onto tier 1 top lane with the catapult wave, and they're hiding 2 heroes and only. They showed Ace for a flash, but he's been waiting around in that tree line. He'll show himself now when the pings come out, but I don't think Secret fully expect 2 guys waiting in the wings ready to pounce. And MP might get a little bit too far forward here.
Ace throwing out the chakra. Figuring out what he can. Timberchain actually going to miss right there, and actually will get hooked in by Puppey now. Dismember used. Nyx running on in. Going to throw out a combo with that Metamorphosis. The Impel ends up both, but the RP in the background from KheZu. They do get the 2 killed. Timbersaw and the Nyx, and now NoiA on the run. That RP much more effective.
Yeah, that was really good.
And that's 3 kills.
I don't know if it was intended by Puppey, but when he was dismembering, he actually turned Rot off because he was out of range.
Win this hero, but I mean, perhaps there's still a game left, and there's still a chance as I say this. Puppey's running in. And charge at him with the dismember. Now, of course, he has the stuns from the familiar, so he's not just going to sit there with the dismember. But here comes Ember Spirit, and he ain't stopping him. Does he have a haste? No. No haste through this time. No haste through needed.
Can you see Ember break and then retreat up onto high ground, or retreat, behind a tier 2 or a tier 3, the way things have been going? Because they are behind, and that's how a lot of their heroes function, with the sniper and the Visage, as well as jumping out. Well, there's no jumping out of this one, I don't think.
Timbersaw, he was on a mission of exploring the Dire base. He wanted to check out the buildings, and well, hopefully he got it, especially, and just trying to chase people like in this case right here. Imagine if he had 50 more move speed. He's catching up. Oh, the hook's gonna miss. Timbersaw just gonna keep cutting through the trees, and here we go once again. The retreat mission. HeStEJoE-RoTTeN picked off elsewhere. Meanwhile,
he tried to snipe the courier and got caught by 2 people.
What's going on with this, by the way? They catch MP by himself, but he pops the Metamorphosis and he takes out Sniper. It's a solo MP right here. And he's just taking out the whole team.
Killing birds, killing Visage, blinking forward.
Blinks forward, has the time to do so, takes out Visage, and now her Spirit gets the hell on out of there.
Sniper buys back, but MP's under the wall. Oh no, he's got Aegis, it's fine, it's fine.
I would say that's well worth it. The way what he did down here at the bottom lane. Obviously you want a Metamorphosis, and the lockdown's really forced to use a chaotic offering.
He has Manta and Sunder again.
Assassinate. Sunder's at the last second.
Where's the blink RP?
And then Sniper's gonna die. He sundered his teammate, right? I'm pretty sure. And as he's going in, he ends up staying alive as a result. HeStEJoE-RoTTeN, big impale stun, but that's only gonna delay just his own death. And now the tower is gonna fall as well. I love that choice to sunder Island. That's
the TB has the same net worth as Timber and Sniper put together. I think that tells.
So you're saying they're ahead?
A little bit. And BabyKnight's dead.
This is Ember Spirit just running him down, found him, caught it. Obviously, you're at a point if you're Cloud9, you're trying to be extra greedy right here.
Yeah,
and
of course.
That's exactly what that was. But
that, like, a lot of people watching, and I like, as a caster, I read Reddit and I read YouTube comments and Twitch chat. And the amount of times I see people say, "Oh, look, idiot feeding." You've got to understand that they are behind, and they, like you said, they've got to be greedy. They've got to make desperation plays, and they need to make something happen. And if that something is trying to farm that one item, shove out one wave pushing into a tier 3 top lane is something that Secret do have to address. It's something that they have to change their movements for. And Cloud9 are trying to do anything they can to force Secret to do something different.
Exactly. No, what was that? That's Timbersaw again.
Yeah. That's not something different. That's the same thing we've seen before. Is Cloud9 heroes dying, unfortunately. With the Hands of Midas on the Visage and potentially the Earth Spirit soon. the fact that Sniper still has a lot of room to grow, has a lot of item slots to fill, and MidOne.
Oh, they are going to the middle lane. They also want to terribly far the top lane. Meanwhile, wombo combo happening over here. Timbersaw and Nyx will get picked off, and now MP joining the party too. Down goes Visage, the buyback on Earth Spear, but it's a 4 for nothing. And now they will make their way to the top lane. So yeah, Terrorblade, kind of a distraction of sorts at the top, pushing it in, and the rest of his team initiating in the middle. There's the tower kill. And again, no GG's just yet, but oh no.
Sec. Cloud9, the fact that they are still mentally checked in rather than mentally checked out in this game, and they're still thinking about further items to go for. I gave them a little percentage point, so go towards their chances, but Secret were just so dominant in this game. Absolutely amazing.
They just all left without actually officially GGing out, so Secret's like, all right, time to kill the throne.
Hey, time to kill
Let's
the throne.
finish the 5 versus nothing strat here.
Thinking face.
All right, let's get a little more stat padding going on. But it is going to work out. So Secret, what does that put them at? 6-1 now, I believe. So they remain tied with Bears.
Yeah.
At the top there. On the other side, Cloud9 will be 4-3. So again, they're definitely still in the running for a top 4 spot. But you know, a loss here is going to hurt the chances slightly. But they still have 2 more games to play.
It's a bit painful because Cloud9 are now relatively far behind of NIP, who are